I want to share with you a simple lesson I've learned along the journey of entrepreneurship. I have had my own successful business for the last 7 years, and I have coached hundreds of clients to build their business as well. So one of the keys, I should say one of the mistakes I see a lot of business owners making is that they make big bets too early on, and then they experience a big failure which devastates them. And this could mean investing in an expensive coaching training program when they don't have a lot of resources. It could be investing in a business. It could just be spending a lot of time launching a brand, having spent months or years finally building up to this launch. That is a big bet. And successful entrepreneurship, I've learned, is about having a string of failures, and then with each failure you learn, and then you're planting seeds for a future experiment and possibly a future success. Okay? So I really encourage you to set yourself up for small setbacks so that you continually learn, you grow thicker skin, and you're planting seeds for a future experiment, a future possible success, so that you can keep growing the size of your experiments along the way, so that you're to the outside observer, it looks like you're having a string of small setbacks, and then a success which brought you to a bit higher level with a bit more resources of either money or time or skills or relationships, which allow you to make a bigger experiments, which then bigger medium-sized setbacks all along the way until you get a success, which gives you a slightly higher level of resources and connections and skills and thicker skin to make an even bigger experiment, so that your failures going up and up are larger and larger failures, and also larger and larger learnings and larger successes. But all along the way, to you, the failures were minor. And even if you don't stop and try to figure out what you've learned along the way, you will be learning just by doing more, trying more things, right? So set yourself up for small setbacks and so that you can avoid large failures that devastate you. Let every single experiment you do in your business, every single launch, every single video, every single blog post, every single person you reach out to, let that all be possible setbacks. And that's what I expect. I don't expect success from anything that I do. I also don't expect failure, but I try to be as neutral about it as possible. I just put it out there. My job and your job as a business owner is to do things, experiment with things, and let the market, let your audience tell you whether it's a setback, which is basically, usually it's just no response, right? No response is a setback or a failure. No big deal, right? Or sometimes you get lucky and you get a good response, and that's great. Then you learn from that and go, what was it about that led to a better response compared to previous times? And then that gives you better data for the next experiment. And then you'll probably experience some setbacks before you get to another success. Remember this, entrepreneurship is about having a string of setbacks before you reach some kind of success, and then having another string of setbacks before you reach another success. If you give yourself that expectation, you will be much more likely to keep experimenting, which is what entrepreneurship requires, okay? So that you can keep growing thicker skin, keep learning, keep planting seeds for the future. So I hope this is helpful. You may need to watch this again to really think about it and see how you can apply it to your own business right now. Till the next video,